Hi, this is Amy, the attorney with KC Lawyer, and I am here to go over what you should expect in your estate planning conference with me and my team. And we're so excited to offer you this service. We think it's so important and cannot wait to serve you. So, we're going to go a little bit over how the process goes and what I would expect to talk to you about during the first conference. So the first contact you'll have is you'll either set up an appointment online or with my office with my team member Colin, and we will set up a 45-minute call. Now the call can be an actual phone call, it can be a Zoom or Google Meet call, or it can be in person. I do charge an extra fee to meet in person just because of the convenience factor of meeting online and on the phone, but I'm happy to meet you in person. And after you set up the appointment, you're going to get an email from me, and the email will have a list of things that we're going to talk about. It will be a list asking you about your family and their dates of birth. It will ask you about your assets and an approximate value of the assets. And it will also ask you some other questions that will help us determine what kind of estate plan you need. Now, I don't want any of these questions to ever hold anybody up from having this initial conference. It's not homework. If you come completely without answering those questions, we're going to be able to get through it. So don't worry too much about the questions. We just want to be as ready as we can be. And then for the first 15 minutes or so of the estate planning conversation, I'm going to teach you about estate planning. We're going to talk about the documents that I can draft and provide to you that will help you protect your assets, that will help you protect your family, and will also tell the world at large what you want to see happen when you die or have a disabling event where you do not have control of your finances or health care. After that, we will be talking about you and your goals and your family and what you want to see happen. And sometimes these conversations, not sometimes, they are always very serious because we're talking about your ultimate demise, and then also talking about situations where you've had a disabling event, are in the hospital, and your loved ones need to make financial and healthcare decisions for you. All very serious stuff, but I hope that we can present it in a light enough manner and a manner that suits the needs of the people that come to see me. And one of the big things that we will talk about is, who are your people? So who do you want to see in charge of your minor children if you and your spouse pass away? Who do you want to be the person that has control over your finances, both when you die and if you have a disabling event, and so you are unable to make financial decisions for yourself? Who's your person in that situation? And then lastly, healthcare. If you have a disabling event and somebody needs to step in and use a power of attorney, a medical power of attorney, to make decisions for you, who is that person? Now I'm going to get even a little more complicated in that I think you need more than one person. I think you should come with 3 names, and for each of those different categories. And that just protects you. We don't know our stories. We don't know what will happen tomorrow. And so let's plan on contingencies that will provide you and your family peace of mind. Then we will talk about the plan from here, which will include me and my team drafting the documents, getting your approval on the documents. We will then talk about pricing and how much it costs to do all of these things. And then finally, we are going to set up your signing ceremony. And that is the final step of this journey, where a notary comes and witnesses your signature. We make everything completely ready to go. We have instructions there of if you die, or not if you die, when you die, or if you have a disabling event. You'll have all your original copies. You will have a thumb drive, which will have a copies of all your documents. We do that right then and there, and you'll walk out with your estate planning done. Rest assured that everything is taken care of and you've done as much planning as you possibly can so that when your family is grieving you, that they're not also trying to deal with the situation of how do I access the accounts? What do I do next? Because you've already done that work. So I can't wait to see you and meet you. I think we will have a great relationship. I want this appointment and this experience to be great and for you to feel comfortable. So that's the first part of what I want to be great. The second part I want to be great is when you die and everybody knows what to do. And there's no questions. Your state isn't going to probate. They know your loved ones know exactly how to access your funds, know what you want to see happen. So let's get that done. Schedule your 45-minute free consultation with me and my team, and we'll get ready to go. Bye-bye.